Hello. Yay, you have purchased ecamm, or you at least got the trial. I want to shout out my boy Alicia Way and to all of the ecamm team, family, and all. I was just on Live Demo Pros, and I happened to be last, and Alicia had me do overlays. And so overlays are great. I want to add something to that. And because the reason why I like ecamm, it really makes the production look like it's super tight, and it is. Now I'm known for doing stuff like having multiple cameras. So there's an angle there. There's an angle here. There's an angle here. There's an angle right there. There's an angle right there. And then there's an angle over there. But those angles, as fun as they are, if you're animated, the thing about ecamm is you can do some real hot stuff. And I want to show you a couple of hot things you can do. This is just an add-on, and this is great. So here's one of the tricks that I do. So the way I set up my scenes, what I just showed you is when I flip my scenes over here, what you'll see is I'll have this first scene right here. On my Stream Deck, I'll have these scenes set up. So I'll have this A100 camera, right? Then I'll go to the desk camera, which is like right here in front of me. Then I'm going to go to this slider camera, which is on the jib. Then I'm going to go to this other one, which is the room. And then I'm going to go to this guy, which is over the desk. And then I'm going to go to this, which I call the love cam, because there's a love sign in back of me. Right now I'm in this scene, and it's the picture and the comment section or whatever I select. But here's the crazy thing. To keep it animated, what I do underneath is on my Stream Deck. I want to show you something that's real interesting on my Stream Deck. And if I can get over this slider, I'll show you what it's doing over here. Let's stretch this cord out here. I don't want you to chase me. But on these buttons, I put down here the next scene advance. And so each one of these buttons up top, they switch to different cameras. After they switch, the cameras, I have a button and I have a scene that's right after it. So check this out. And if you notice this label here, it says zoom. So whatever camera that you see that I have, so this A6100, which is this guy right here, when I hit the next one to the zoom of this, it just pops in, and it moves it forward just like that. And so while you're talking, you can do stuff like have a conversation, and then how people edit their videos and they pull in the shot and they get tighter and they say something. Well, with ecamm, you can actually sit there and do that live with just the one camera. So check it out. If I'm talking and I'm like, hey, this is Keith Pelzer, come on in. It's just a flip of a button to do that, and we're doing it live. So here's the key point, and you can't miss this. It's the ability to do this live. And the interesting thing about ecamm is it's a product where you can literally do live production. And so yes, people do their YouTube videos, you edit, you send it to an editor, you get it tight, you get it right. But there's some people like me where you just go with the flow, you go on the fly. And you don't want to just be live and stiff, but you need production quality stuff at your hand. Now, I have another video where it kind of shows the processing power that I have on this mic and the extra plugins and stuff, because I do production, studio work, and all of that, to have it a step above just a regular Rodecaster Pro and just a microphone with phantom power. So we can put effects and all of that stuff on there, but it's all about live. Okay, many of you got your little lights and you want to change the room colors. And so, you sit there and you play around with your tools and, you say, hey, look at me, I'm changing my lights and colors like that. But guess what? With ecamm, you can sit there and whatever camera you have, watch this here, you can just pull that shot in a little bit closer. Ain't that hot? And this is all while you're doing it live. There's no edits to this video. I chose not to edit. So I wanted to do overlays and a couple of things. Nope, I'm not even going to do all of that. This is just straight live. So pull the shot in, pull it out. So for each camera, if it's the slider, I can pull that shot in It's about to drop. See, it pulls it in closer just like that. I can go here to the room. Let's get a zoom in on that. So you just hit the button and it pulls the shot in, and then you can pull the shot right back out by switching scenes. Let's go one more. You're over the desk, and because you're just trying to show the teacup there, you say, hey, let's pull that shot in there, a closer shot of the teacup live. And the way that you do that is for every camera that you have set up, just put a scene right after it where it pulls in the shot. Now you don't have to waste buttons on, check this out, you don't actually have to sit there on your stream deck and you don't have to waste buttons on there. And so now when I pull in the shot, I just do it on the next scene. So for each camera, right now in my case, I sit around and I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameras standard, and then sometimes I add more. But for each camera, there is a shot after it that no matter which scene I'm on, I can actually hit a zoom of that scene. Okay, so I hope that really helps somebody out. If you need some clarity on there, feel free to hit me. But once again, I like it because doing that and then be able to pull in the shot, pull the shot back out, switch to this shot right here. And while you're talking, the dynamics of pulling in. Now, here's the thing. Don't get carried away with hitting that button. I'm going to say it again. Don't get carried away with playing around with the tight shot. Okay? Enjoy. I'll holler.